What is up, beautiful people? Welcome once again to hellohnclothing. Welcome to another wonderful video. In today's video, we're going to learn how to make this beautiful short here. I have gone ahead to recreate mine. I would highly recommend you use a material that is kind of stiff. They use it for boo-boo now. Please, if you know the name of that material, leave it in the comments below so that you have this kind of structure and stance. But I went ahead to use satin for this tutorial. Let's fit it and see how it looks. So here is how the shorts look. This is how it looks. So here is how the shorts look. Yep, this is how it looks. Let me know what you feel. Okay, so you see, there's space, there's freedom. Just follow the right steps and then you'll be able to recreate something this stitch. Let me know in the comments below if you did like this, and if you want to recreate yours as well, please do keep on watching and let's dive right into this video. To create the short pattern we're going to be using to create this set, I'll just quickly go over the steps. What we're going to do first of all is this upper part, we have to draft the pattern. This upper part here will be the waistline. Then we'll draw a horizontal line for the hip line, another horizontal line for the crotch line, and then the paper should be as long as you want the short to be. So putting a measuring tape from the top here up onto here, this short is just about 17.5 inches long. The top part, the waistline, I'm going to let my hip line be 8 inches here, and then the crotch line, from that 8 inches, I'll measure 2.5 inches. That's where the crotch line will be. So I will just draw vertical lines there, 8 inches for the hip, and from there 2.5 inches. Now we are going to put in our horizontal measurements. The hip circumference we're working with is 46 inches. So you divide 46 by 4, and that is 11.5 inches. You mark that point there. So let's label it. This is the waistline, hip, and then the crotch. So on the crotch line, you're going to put your thigh circumference. That's the fullest part of your thigh. You take the measurement around it. For me, it's about 29 inches, and I'm going to divide 29 by 2. For thigh measurement, you divide it by 2. For hip circumference, you divide it by 4. So 29 divided by 2 is 14.5, which is just about here. So 11.5 here, 14.5 here, and then this same measurement we have here, you mark it on the waist there, which is 11.5 as well. So you rule a vertical line from this point to this point, and then connect it to the crotch. You don't really need it too curvy. Please don't make it too curvy. Now on the bottom part, which is the knee, you can decide to make it straight, like perfectly straight, or we just do a bit slanting inside. So I just did like half an inch slant there. Okay, so we'll come back now to this hem here on this knee side here, and I'm going to be shaping this part along this place by 1 inch. Okay, just to give it a nice shape. So I'll place my ruler from this point of the crotch to get to that 1 inch shaping. Yes, and now on the waist, I will just measure 1 inch here, mark that point, and then connect it to the hip line. Okay, since we are not going to be having any dart along the waist, so whatever your waist circumference is, divide it by 4 and mark that point. My waist circumference is 36 inches. When I divide by 4 is 9 inches. So this is how wide my waist will be. So we actually don't need this. It's just a temporary line. It's not a constant line. It was just to help us draw the pattern. We are not going to be using any dart on this pattern. That is why I'm removing out the dart. But if this was a short that has a dart, then this one would be the dart right there in the middle. So this is the front pattern. We can cut this out and then we'll quickly do the back. I think I just want to go in a bit here. Okay, so this is the front. Let's work on the back real quick. For the back, we've still drawn our lines. What I'll just do is place this right here, and we're going to be extending the lines for the back. On the crotch line, you need to add an addition. So the back along the crotch line should increase by 3 inches here, and then the hip should increase by 2.5. 2.5 on the hip, 3 inches on the crotch. Let me shape this side. This place remains constant. I will just cut it out. Okay, so I can trace this. So waist, hip, crotch, and this is the back pattern. And on the crotch line, increase the width there by 3 inches here. On the hip line, increase the width by 2.5 inches, and on the waistline, increase the width by 1.5 inch. So you join up those points. Now on this part, you can still do the 3 inches. Okay, now connect these points together. So this is how wide the back will be. So what we'll do now is to cut out the excess. Awesome. So what we are going to do finally for the back, because of the allowance of the bum, we need to do a slash and spread there. Introduce width there. So the midpoint between the waistline and the hip line, 4 inches. Draw a horizontal line there, and you're going to be slashing through that line to spread it. You can introduce fullness along the bum area. So now I'll just increase it by about 3 inches wide. Let me put paper under. Very good. So let's now finally shape this point here and this point here. You need to actually shape it. So that is what we will have there. I can then cut this off. So everything is aligning neatly. Now we are going to draw lines that we're going to be slashing through and spreading out to be able to create that beauty that we see. I'm going to go to my waistline and measure what I have there exactly. I have 9 inches. I'm going to divide whatever I have there by 3. Why do you divide by 3? We need 2 lines to be able to slash and spread through. So there will be a slash and spread along this line here and another one along this line here. But if you want only one line right through the middle, you just divide by 2. If you want 2 lines, you divide by 3. I hope you get the gist. So I will draw the straight line now. So we're going to slash through here and spread it on paper, okay? We're going to do the same thing for the back. You can also just eyeball it depending on what you want to do. So that's what I'll have for the back. Now let's get another piece of paper, slash through the lines and spread it out nicely. Alright, so this is the brown paper that we're going to be spreading it on, and I'll be cutting through the lines first. Make sure that this one here, where the crotch line sits, is staying straight, right? The straight edge of the paper, while the other ones are the ones that you can spread as wide as you want to spread. So this is what I mean. I'm aligning this crotch area to be straight. Align it to be straight. I'll use my paper tape to hold it down. Great. Very okay. So if you want to open it up here so that there can be a pleat there, I will open up so that I can have space to create a pleat. I think the second one. So I use the whole paper like the whole rectangle, to spread it wide. So take your measuring tape, measure what you have from this point to here, 17 inches. Make sure it's still 17 here. Still 17 here. Okay. From here to here as well, let's measure 17 and a half. So 17 and a half. Okay. Seventeen and a half. Very good. So we can cut this out. So this is the pattern for the front. This is how it looks. Okay, we're also going to do the back the same way. Slash, spread on paper, and cut it out. So once we're done with this, our pattern for this style is ready. Alright, so we have come to the end of this tutorial. Our pattern to be placed on fabric and cut out is ready. This is the front and this is the back. So if you want to go ahead to sew this off, you can as well do so. And if you want to see how the sewing of this pants came out, please click on the link right here to watch that video. Until we see the next tutorial, stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.